Welcome to the CEO Camper Podcast, where we talk about being a badass CEO in business and life, but also getting out into nature more and making it really easy. I'm your host, Jessica Ryder, a 14-year veteran of camping and have 16 years of business driving teams and companies to purposeful growth under my belt. I am here to help you get out into nature, reset yourself so you can continue to be that badass CEO. So let's dive in to the CEO Camper Podcast.
Hey guys, what's up? I feel like it's been a while since I've been on here, but I am taking the opportunity. We are camping this weekend, and Rusty just went off to go fishing with my dad, so I'm taking the opportunity to record a podcast. And I wanted to talk today really about the future of business travel. As you guys know, if you have listened to past episodes, you know that recently, back in August, I traveled to Indiana from St. Louis for business meetings, and then also went down to Ohio for a wedding. And I took my camper, first time I ever pulled our fifth wheel by myself, and it was amazing. It was so awesome to have everything that I needed, basically that I would have at home. I mean, I got to eat everything that I'd meal prepped, so groceries didn't really cost me anything. I had my own bed. I had, my own sheets. I had my own bathroom, like where I know nobody else has ever been other than us. So, it was just great to have it. It was so easy. It was convenient. So I wanted to talk today about like what the future of travel looks like. Specifically, I know of a business leader, entrepreneur in the St. Louis area that is getting ready to franchise a new concept. And he has one of these already out there, but, he basically built it very close to his home to make sure that everything would work. And now that it has, he's ready to franchise it. So I think it's really an awesome idea. And you can look it up. It's called RV Self Park. And it is completely 100% for travelers that are coming in for business, or let's say you have to go visit grandma and grandpa out of town for the holidays, or even worse, like heaven forbid somebody's sick and you need to go stay with them, but you don't really want to stay at their house. You want to take your own camper, that kind of thing. That's what these RV self parks are for. You actually pay by the hour instead of by the night. So if you're traveling through, like let's say you were coming from the East Coast going out west, like if you stopped in the St. Louis area where this self park is, you would just literally pull up the website, reserve a spot, and you would, let's say you reserve for like 8 hours because it's 9 o'clock at night and you're going to leave at 6 a.m. the next morning. So you reserve just for that time, and as soon as you pull in and plug in, all your stuff turns on. So your electric, your water, your sewer, like everything turns on. And then as soon as you pull out, there's kind of a little bit of a buffer there to make sure that you're actually really gone. But then everything turns off. And it's an amazing concept. And he is looking to franchise these all around the U.S. outside of major cities because people aren't going to want to go back to flying. I know in November I have to go to Vegas. And Vegas from St. Louis is a 22-hour drive. And people think I'm crazy. And I'm like, no. I'm literally going to get in my car and drive. Like, I don't want to fly. I don't want to abide by the rules. I don't want to give them my money. And like, I've even had people that are like, it's a couple $100 in the big scheme of the millions and millions and millions the airlines make. And I'm like, I don't care. I don't want to contribute to it. So I'll drive. I'll get in the car and I'll drive. It's a long, long ass trip. For like 3 days. I am staying in a hotel there. I'm not going to drag the fifth wheel out there for that trip. What I'd like to do when I travel for business is I'd like to go somewhere first and get a really good idea of where everything is before I haul my 40-foot, camper anywhere. And I think I have to go back to Vegas in January 2 more times. So that might be a situation where I pull the camper out there. And depending on the schedule, I might actually be out there like 2 or 3 weeks, but it's so much easier to travel with this. Everything is in it. I don't have to worry about, oh my gosh, did I pack this? Did I not pack this? What do I do? Holy cow. What does the hotel have? What is nothing. I don't have to worry about any of that. I have all my own workout equipment. I'll have all my own food. I have all my own utensils. I don't have to eat out every time. Like that to me, there is going to be a segment of the business world that is not going to want to continue to travel by plane. Some people will comply and they do it, and you see it all the time. Planes are starting to get loaded again, that to each their own. It's just not the way I want to travel. And I'm not in a position to start chartering private planes. And I know there's tons of business owners out there like me that like we're not in a position to start chartering private planes, but we want to get around the country for business. This is the perfect way to do it. And these RV self parks are, a great idea because they're going to be outside of most major cities. So you're still quick access to everything that you need. You can go right into your business meetings. And it's no big deal. I mean, again, when I traveled with this thing for business, it was amazing. I had all my own clothes, everything got hung up, nothing got wrinkled. I got ready in my own bathroom, and then I just walked out of the camper and went to my meetings. Like it was that simple. So I just wanted to really talk like the future of travel. I know some people are so flying, yes, sure, it's way convenient. You can get there in 3 hours. You can get somewhere in 2 hours. You know, yes, you can get there faster. But what if we all just took the opportunity to slow our lives down a little bit? What if you took the opportunity to take the kids on the business trip with you, right? What if you had that option? What if you had the option to take your dog? All these things that could happen. Yes. Is it the way you've always done it? No. But you could definitely see way more of the country. You could, I work from this thing so much when we're camping in the fall. I work just about every weekend from my camper when we're camping in the fall. I mean, it's not hard to do it. And so I just open your heart, open your eyes a little bit to the future of what travel for you could look like and how, this could be an option. I mean, you don't have to be camped out in the woods in the middle of nowhere wondering if you're going to have service when you're on your business trip. No, I mean, you can, when these self parks get built, I mean, you can literally be right outside the major city, have all the access to the Wi-Fi, cell service, everything that you need, run your business from your camper, go in and do your meetings, come back and have the comfort and conveniences of your own home. So I know this was short and sweet. I'm going to get back to relaxing while I'm camping, but I wanted to just share. Yeah, I mean, think about your business travel. Think about the future. Think about, I would seriously talk to my tax guy and see if an RV is a bigger write-off than your business travel. What's the difference there? What is comparable? Could this be a second office location? If so, what do you get to write off there? Are there tax advantages to writing this? To working from an RV and then using an RV for travel, and how that would all play out. So definitely look into it. I think for some of us, this is definitely the future of travel. I mean, to me, and again, my husband Rusty knew this was going to be the issue. Like as soon as I pulled this thing one time, he knew that she's going to want to pull it everywhere. And I feel that way. I feel like, oh, okay, I need to go to California for something. Sure. Let's just load it up and go. It's going to take me 2 days to get to 2-3 days easily to get out there. But who cares? I can work from the road. I mean, can you? Just think about it. Think about how you could see the country, give the kids some kind of adventure, get them out of the house, do something different, and travel and still, get to your business meetings and do what you've got to do. So think about the future of travel, think about the future of your travel, what it looks like, how you could do it differently, and still accomplish the same things and maybe even grow your business more. So thank you all for listening today. And like I said, I'm going to get back to relaxing this weekend while I'm camping.
Thank you for listening today. As you can tell, I am pretty passionate about business, camping, and balancing them both in my daily life. If you want to connect with me more, I included all the links in the show notes, including my camping brand pull through sites, my personal pages, and also a really quick questionnaire to figure out how I can help customize your camping experience. I appreciate you, and I hope you got something out of the show today. If you did, please share this with someone else who needs to hear it. And leave a review. If you leave a review, I'll send you a free copy of my book, How Camping Saved My Life: The Journey from Hospital Bed to Nature. Thanks again. Talk soon.